Hey guys!
I'm Brooklyn.
And I'm Noah.
Welcome back to Cedar Crest's one and only podcast that shows you school news, behind the scenes, and current events.
Where we talk to students, staff, and our community about how we make every day a great day.
And we never do this alone, so we brought on two special alumni, Liz Wilson and Alex Hanley. Woo! Liz, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Liz. I am a senior at Susquehanna University for broadcast communications with a minor in philosophy, and I am a class of 2023 CCHSToday graduate.
Alex?
I'm Alex Hanley. I go to school at Gettysburg College now. I'm a classics and anthropology double major with a Latin minor, and I'm also a 2023 graduate from the CCHSToday program.
Yeah, so we do rapid fire questions, which you'll have 60 seconds to answer. You'll have...
It's like a game show.
Yeah, you'll have different questions. They should be short. They should be sweet, different questions just to get to know about you.
3, 2, 1.
Would you rather 100 ice cream bars or 100 hot dogs?
100 hot dogs.
Also 100 hot dogs.
Easy money.
Would you rather have a trampoline floor or a slide for your stairs?
Slide for my stairs.
Would you rather do homework?
Alex!
I'm sorry. Go.
Slide for my stairs.
Would you rather have homework every night or a test every week?
Homework every night.
Test every week.
Would you rather wear clown shoes or clown nose for a day?
Clown shoes.
Also clown shoes.
Would you rather have a trampoline floor?
We already did that one.
Darn it! Would you rather have a cat or a dog?
Cat.
Dog.
Would you rather eat onion flavored cookies or ice cream?
Cookies.
I guess also cookies.
Would you rather brush your teeth with soap or drink sour milk?
Ooh, soap.
Yeah, the soap.
The milk is horrible.
Would you rather have telekinesis or telepathy?
Telepathy. Telekinesis.
Also telekinesis.
Yeah, would you rather have a pet dragon or a unicorn?
Unicorn. Can it be a Pegasus?
I'll allow it.
Dragons are cooler.
Would you rather be invisible or able to fly?
Invisible.
Able to fly.
Would you rather have an elephant's trunk or a giraffe's neck for an entire day?
Giraffe's neck.
Also giraffe's neck.
Would you rather have a mullet or a perm?
Can I get a permed mullet?
It's one or the other.
But if I get I won't have one or the other. I want both.
I'll have a perm.
My dream, if I could do it, I would get a
mullet.
permed mullet. I think
a
that'd be
mullet.
fire.
Would you rather sneeze glitter or cry rainbow tears?
Cry rainbow tears.
Cry rainbow tears.
The glitter
That feels
option
fitting.
sounds painful.
And that's all. But you both are CCHSToday alums. Do you want to explain to our listeners what you guys did?
The better question is what did we not do while we were here? Well, I think me and Alex have kind of different vibes. At least our last year, Alex did more film stuff and I was more strictly broadcasting. But basically, I was the executive producer my senior year, which meant that I was in charge of both teams at CCHSToday. So crew A, crew B, because we rotate who does the show. And I basically just oversaw everything that went on air. It was fun. It was hard, but it was fun. Alex?
Yeah, I was a producer at CCHSToday, a little bit lower than Liz. So I just produced one team of people for the morning announcements, but I was also the executive live stream producer and the first ever one. So basically a lot of my time at CCHSToday was spent figuring out live streams, how to do them, what we were doing with them. And also I did do film, and I was a producer, writer, and I also acted in BV Man. If that's still something that people remember. So that was basically what I did.
But how would you say that CCHSToday has impacted your life now? Obviously, you're doing broadcast, so obviously that's where it started. But for Alex, I can't remember your major. I'm so sorry. I'm awful.
That's okay. I was
Anthropology,
going to say, I'm not going to say all of them because
right?
it's a lot.
Am I right?
I know that you
Anthropology,
dig up
basic literature
fossils
with
or
something.
something.
Yeah.
So
Close enough.
how did broadcast help you with digging up fossils?
You know, if I was digging up fossils, which I'm not.
That's when you know the major is good when someone's just like, yeah, you dig stuff, right?
Well, I do dig stuff, but not fossils. Just people stuff. But
Bones, like
bones?
bodies?
well,
Artifacts.
okay, yes,
Yeah.
artifacts. We hope not bodies, but you know, sometimes you can't help that sort of thing. But
So you find a body and it's like,
well, you know,
Dang it.
another Tuesday.
Here's all the
never know.
paperwork I gotta do now.
well, yeah, exactly. That's why you don't want to find a body, is because it's like a
And
lot
that's-
of work.
And finding bodies, you learn that here at CCHS today.
I learned that at CCHS today. Yeah.
It all started when I was filming a video and stumbled upon a
BB
dead
man.
body.
Yeah.
I was filming BB Man.
Dark unheard past of BB man.
Yeah.
That's why no one has heard from Matt Kaufman.
Ooh, yikes. But CCHS today, well, like it's not affected, I guess, like my career path. Like I'm not going into broadcasting or anything. I think it is very impactful still as like an experience in my life and as an experience in many people's lives, even outside of what they're doing for their career. Because it was a really big part of my high school career, and it is for most people. And it sort of gave me a place to maybe like fit in. My friends like that I graduated with, like I don't really have many that weren't in the BV program, you know, because we were just so close, and it was so good to have that, because high school's not a great time in anybody's life. And I will say, like, for anyone who's afraid of graduating, not knowing where they're going, I can promise you wherever you're going is better than high school. So, but it's good to have a place in the midst of everything that's happening at that time of your life.
So, Liz, is this where you found your love for broadcast, or did you kind of have it in the later point in your life, or did CCHS Today lock it in for you?
Actually, I fell in love with broadcasting in elementary school with Mr. Breinstein at Union Canal doing the morning announcements. I loved it. I thought it was so fun. And I loved how you were able to be creative but still get things done. And then I did it here my first year, and it was in the middle. We had a replacement BV teacher. So we had Mr. Worry, who has grown a lot, but at the time, that man did not know how to use Premiere Pro. So we learned from each other. So like even then I was a little iffy about it, but I knew it was a community that I liked. But when I met Mr. Schwam, who is now off in like Seattle teaching a different group of kids.
Yeah, whatever he's doing.
Yeah, whatever he's doing, that man. I fell in love with it, truly. And that's what I decided I wanted to do it for the rest of my life, because he made me do things outside my comfort zone. And he made me into a better person overall, just because I was more confident in myself. And then when Hassler came on board, I was like, wait, this is really something I want to do for the rest of my life. So yeah, CCHS Today gave me my passion, basically. I'm a big fan of this place. It's pretty cool.
It's my turn.
Yep. I feel like I'm asking all the questions. I have some topics on the board if you want to look.
I'm not gonna read those. That's too much.
Oh.
But I do have a question for Liz. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You know, how different is the space from Cedar Crest broadcast to now you're in college? I mean, this is your last year of college.
Yeah.
So how different is it?
CCHS Today is like nothing else ever, if that makes sense. Like, I even talked to other people who had high school programs, and their experiences is like a different light year away from what we have. First of all, CCHS Today is so advanced. Like, I talk to other people, and I I am the program director of my radio station on college, and my WQSU 88.9 The Pulse, the heartbeat of the Susquehanna Valley. Check them out. We have an app. Sorry.
They do have an app?
We have an app. And the person who I work side by side with, she also loved broadcasting, and she was in charge of her program. I watched one of her announcements. It's her on a couch filmed on what looks like a potato. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I showed her mine, and she was really upset. So it's different in the way that it's way less, I don't want to say fun, but it's more structured in college. But I still have the freedom to do a lot. At Susquehanna University, I'm able to make my own shows and do whatever I want, but I have to follow certain guidelines and stuff. Here, I feel like you kind of can just do whatever. Like my senior year I did senioritis with Liz, where I just ran around the halls with a camera and asked random people questions. Can't do that at Susquehanna. So it's a lot more structured, but also I feel like I learned more there because it's more worrying about the actual fundamentals and less about what can I make people at the high school laugh about on TV, you know?
Yeah. The priorities, I guess, are different.
Yeah.
You're trying to get people to watch it here. You just want them to be interested in looking at you.
Yeah.
And then when you go to college, it's
I want a job.
Yeah, now money's kind of on the table.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of college and stuff, you both went on a study abroad trip. Do you guys want to talk about that? Where you went and what you do and all the fun stuff? Let's hear it.
Go ahead, Alex. I just talked.
Okay, I'll go first then. I went abroad fall semester this year, and I went to Rome, which was really fun. I recommend studying abroad to anyone who considers it.
I agree.
Even if you're terrified, because I certainly was, I think it's a good experience for anybody to have, especially if you come from like a lot of colleges will allow you to go abroad just on the tuition you would pay for the college. And at that point, it's like there's no reason for you not to go.
Exactly.
I went to a program that was specifically for my classics major. So basically studying like ancient Greece and Rome. And it was a very...
In Rome.
Yeah, and it was a very academically intense program. So I think I had a very different experience than Liz probably did, because there would be days where we would be in class from sunrise to sunset. And like sometimes we would have class even on like Sundays and Saturdays. But the cool part about it is they took us like all around Italy to like different archaeological sites. And even 1 week of the semester, they flew us to Turkey, and we had classes in Turkey for a week, which was like my favorite experience about going abroad is all the places that you get to go. And while I didn't get to go to many places outside of Italy, I thought, Turkey was just great. And so that was just great. I had a lot of wonderful experiences, meeting people, doing new things. Yeah.
I went abroad this just past semester to Liverpool Hope University, which is in the UK, specifically Britain. I had a completely different experience than Alex. The schooling system in the UK is not that hardcore at all. So I went to class 4 times a week for an hour, in which 2 of my classes involved me watching a movie in a theater. So I first semester, I just watched movies and talked about it, and it was great. And they don't really care about attendance that much, but I still had good attendance, don't worry. But yeah, I spent most of my time traveling, hanging out, going out and exploring Liverpool, the whole life it offers. I went to a lot of cool places. For my spring break, I got to travel along Europe, so I went to Prague, Germany, Amsterdam, Brussels, a little bit of everything, but it was a lot of fun. And as a broadcasting major, I'm very I love broadcasting. And I kind of hate talking about film just because I'm like, that's not me. Don't put me in that box. But I spent the whole semester talking about film, and it was actually really enjoyable. So it gave me a new perspective, but yeah, I loved it. Happy I wasn't as intense as Alex's program, but having to stand in the sun for hours at a time and listen to people talk. Instead, I was watching Mrs. Robinson and Parasite. So
yeah, I feel like you were always out and about. I would get a new text and be like, "Oh, I'm in this country," and I'm like, "Oh wow, that's great." Do you learn?
Yeah, I learned some things. I learned about the healthcare system in the U.S. versus the rest of the world, which was fun because that was my first day in my niche tourism class, and she felt so bad because she kept dissing the U.S. healthcare system, and she was like, "I'm so sorry. I know this is your guys' first day," and I was just like, "It's okay, it's okay."
Yeah, I mean, you being in Rome, Alex, I assume that was good for artifacts and stuff for your major.
For digging up fossils.
Just from what I've heard, there's a lot of stuff in Rome underneath the ground.
Yeah, they're doing excavations and digging stuff up all the time still, and a lot of the new building projects that they do, there's new subways being built, all requires people to excavate first because it's Rome, so there's going to be old stuff in the ground, and there's just a lot of laws in a lot of countries that means you have to do that before you build anything. I didn't really get the chance to dig anything myself over there.
Darn it.
I know.
You packed your shovel and everything.
I know.
your hard hat and your shovel.
Your flashlight.
Who's the boy from Up? That's what I picture, Alex.
Yeah.
Russell? Is it Russell?
Oh, yes.
Can I be the old man then?
Yeah, you can be the old man. But I mean, either way, there's great museums everywhere, and
Full of things that people have dug up, you know?
Full of things that people have dug up, including bones.
Oh.
Since you guys like the bones so much.
What bones are we talking? Like human? Are we talking like dinosaur, bird? Like what are we talking?
Well,
I
know
thought
about
you
the-
meant like patella, femur, clavicle.
Yeah, I don't know about the dinosaur
Yeah,
bones.
can you recite every bone you've seen in Rome?
Well, it sounds like none.
I don't know. I don't know about the dinosaurs, unfortunately. I wish there was more dinosaurs in Rome.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see any.
Alex is all about the humans. You forget.
Yeah, but I don't know.
What a
Birds
shame.
too. I don't know. Didn't see any birds either.
Should get a refund or something.
Honestly, I was looking into it with the amount of money I spent abroad. Yeah.
Not enough dinosaurs. Check, please.
check, please.
Liz, I'm surprised that I appreciate the difference. You were like, hey, I'm in the UK, specifically Britain.
Yeah.
Because I know that there's like a big difference between when you say UK, Great
Yes.
Britain,
Yeah.
Yes.
and the other stuff. So did you learn that there, or did you always know that?
No, I had no idea.
Ah.
I learned it, but I will say there are some people. So in my program, it was mostly Americans, so that was really entertaining because I was like, wow, some people are really, not the brightest, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Someone was like, oh yeah, it's like states in the United States, like Wales and Scotland is just like a state of the UK. I was like, no, they're different countries.
that's-
they're different countries.
They will not
Not good.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
that's not good.
Within like the first day, they gave us this PowerPoint, and it was things like, don't catch the dorms on fire, keep your door locked. Also, don't call us, don't say you're in the Europe, you're not. So they gave us like a crash course on like the lingo, things you can
Do
and
not
cannot.
say this.
Yeah.
My thing is when I first got there, everyone kept asking, you okay? And I was like, do I look like I'm Musk? I was worried. I was like, do I look like I'm crazy? Like, am I like that visibly freaked out? But that's how they say like, hey, how are you?
You okay?
Yeah, you okay?
okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
if someone says that to me, I'd be like, I think so.
Like that's what I said, and for a whole day, like everyone in the airport, anyone I passed, they'd be like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, thank you. Are you okay?" I was like, "They really care about your well-being here."
Yeah. How was Brussels?
Brussels was fun. That was on the end of my trip, so I backpacked for about a week, and I was smelly and I was tired, but it was really fun. There's like this famous statue of a kid peeing. That
I saw it.
Yeah.
I was there last year for a summer trip.
awesome. Yeah. That it's like one of the coolest things there, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like the rest, it's very pretty. Like the streets are beautiful and
But
everything.
that's what it's known for.
That's
A
like,
statue of a little boy peeing.
Yep.
like I kid you not, all of the souvenirs I brought from that place.
Yes.
It's just a boy.
I was like, what is going on? I was like, who is this little boy?
My dad collects pins, and I was so happy to get him that pin. I was like, isn't this so cool?
That is hilarious. Did you take the underground when you went from the UK to Brussels? Did you get on a train?
No, so that is about 150 USD. And
Oh,
the flight I
gotcha.
took was about 50 USD.
Oh,
So,
wow. Okay. I didn't know it was that much of a difference.
yeah, it's because the underground, like what they call the channel, it is actually a big tourist trap, low key.
Gotcha.
So they really try to get your money, and it doesn't look that bad in pounds. It's like 79 pounds. I'm like, great, convert that, almost $200. So no, shout out to what is it called? Ryanair.
Ryanair.
not
Shout out to
Ryanair.
Ryanair for taking me to all my places. But I do love the trains in the UK and in Europe. They were beautiful. And also, I can sleep on a train like nothing else. It's so delightful. Nothing's better than a train nap. I miss it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's all for the podcast today.
Make it a great day, Cedar Crest.